So the South Africans has finally responded to FIFA's judgment on their protest against Ghana in the 2022 World Cup Qualifiers. The South Africans lodged a complaint to FIFA after their game against the Black Stars in the final leg of the 2022 World Cup Qualifiers against the Black Stars, which was played at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, where Ghana defeated them by 1-0, courtesy a penalty that was scored by Andre Ayew after Daniel Amate was brought down controversially, and Senegalese referee Ndaye Magweti awarded a penalty to Ghana. So after the South Africans returned home to Johannesburg, they lodged a complaint to FIFA and they protested and made several allegations against the Black Stars in the game that was played at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. So FIFA opened investigations into the matter, and they sent a letter to the Ghana Football Association asking them to respond to the allegations made by the South African Football Association. And the Ghana Football Association also responded by November 20th, which was the deadline that FIFA gave to the Ghana Football Association. And on the 23rd of November was the day that FIFA disciplinary committee opened investigations into the matter, and that was the day that initially the South Africans, including their goalkeeper Rowan Williams, were looking forward to see the judgment. Obviously that wasn't the day. So FIFA opened investigations, and after the investigations on Friday, that's today, they released a statement saying that they have disapproved the protest brought in by South Africa, and that they have given them a second chance to appeal the case just in case they still are in doubt that Ghana did not win the game on fair ground. So what brought this issue or case? So the Black Stars took on South Africa in a crucial encounter in the 2022 World Cup Qualifier for the African zone in Group G, where South Africa were on top of the group, leading Ghana by 3 points. Ghana lost points in their game against Ethiopia. That was the last but one game that was played, and the Ethiopians were supposed to play the game at their home grounds, but unfortunately, due to the issues that they were facing in their country, they decided to move out to play somewhere on a neutral grounds. They could have chose any country to play in, but they decided to play in South Africa, which did not go down well with the Black Stars and the Ghana Football Association, who also lodged a complaint to FIFA. But unfortunately, FIFA could not do anything about it. So the Black Stars went ahead to play the South Africans in that, the Ethiopians, that's the Waliaks Ibex, in that game at the FNB Sports Stadium. And the Black Stars drew 1-1 with Ethiopia, dropping points and picking up just 1 point out of a maximum 3 points that they could have fetched from that game. And South Africa, immediately after the game was played, also played an home game against Group G opponents Zimbabwe, where they defeated them, and they earned 3 points ahead of the Black Stars, but they were tied on the same points with they were tied on the same goal difference with the Black Stars, except that they had 3 additional points ahead of the Black Stars. So what the Ghanaians often like to do as well, calculator, they went on the board and started making some calculations as to how they were going to be able to qualify to the playoffs of the 2022 World Cup Qualifiers, especially after missing out on the 2018 edition of the World Cup that was played in Russia. And so the Black Stars came home and corrected their mistakes, and they, as I said before, did their mathematics and calculations, and they found out that they needed just a win by any margin to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Meanwhile, the South Africans were thinking that the Black Stars needed to score at least 3 goals in order to make it to the next round of the competitions, and that if the Black Stars scored any goal that was short of that 3 goals, you will not make it out to the next round of the competition. And this was said by their head coach, Hugo Bruce, who should have known better that if the Black Stars had won the game, they were going to the next round of the competition, and all that the South Africans were supposed to do was expected of them were to defend and make sure that they were not going to concede against the Blasters, and if they conceded, they should restore parity so that the game would end in a draw, so that they would qualify to the next round of the competition, or better still, defeat the Black Stars at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, which was impossible because the Black Stars had never lost to the South Africans in their home in a long while. So the game was played and the Black Stars won the game by 1-0. It ended up that the Black Stars had qualified to the next round of the World Cup qualifiers, leaving South Africa, Ethiopia and Zimbabwe in the Group G zone, ensuring that they did not make it out of the group stages. Now South Africa had missed out of the AFCON and they were looking forward to qualify to the World Cup after their abysmal performance that saw them not being able to qualify to the continental showpiece in Africa. So after the game, when the South Africans, that's the Bafana Bafana, returned home, their SAFA president, who goes by the name Danny Jordan, held a press conference where they made several allegations against the Black Stars, some of which Danny Jordan said that there was a betting spike and that Indiaye Magwete got most of his decision wrong in the game, and that most of his decisions were biased. South Africans were not given the opportunity for fair play and that they were going to protest. So they made a protest to FIFA, and FIFA accepted their protest and also invited the Ghana Football Association to respond to the allegations made against them by South Africa. And the Ghana Football Association were given up to the 20th of November to respond, and they responded judiciously, and FIFA opened the case on the 23rd of November. That's when the disciplinary committee of FIFA opened investigations into it, and that was when actually the South Africans, including their goalkeeper and captain Rowan Williams, was looking forward to the judgment. Unfortunately, that was the day that FIFA was opening investigations. So on Friday, that's today, FIFA finally released the judgment after long wait, and they said that they have rejected South Africa's appeal against Ghana for a rematch to be played. So South Africa were looking forward to a rematch against Ghana. That was all they wanted, so that they could at least justify why they believe that the Black Stars did not win the game on fair grounds. So FIFA said that no, your case against Ghana is a no-no, and that referee Indiaye Magwete did not make a bad decision on that penalty. So FIFA also said that if South Africa still is not satisfied with their judgments, they can still make a second appeal and they will still investigate the matter. So the South Africans have officially responded, and they responded on their official website, and this was what they had to say.
The South African Football Association, SAFA, will consider its option after the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, dismissed its protest following Bafana Bafana's controversial 1-0 loss to the Black Stars of Ghana last month. SAFA CEO Advocate Tebogo said once SAFA gets reasons for the outcome, it will sit down and weigh its options. We have received the decision without details, and we will request FIFA for the reasons and consider our options, SAFA said in their statement released on Friday evening.
So as you just said over there, the South Africans are saying that they are going to launch another protest against the Black Stars. Hopefully their second appeal will get them that rematch they are dying to see. Well, all I can do here is to bring you updates because that's my job, and I'll bring you that update as well. The Ghana Football Association, I'm expecting to hear from them. They have officially put out the statement by FIFA on their website, but I'm looking forward to their response. I know they are extremely excited about the judgment from the disciplinary committee of FIFA. Well, This has been another edition of Sports Update here. My name is Joseph Adam Matthew. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.